Hi people, this is a other show in YouTube about Anthony Robbins. So first thing, I'm going to show you the thing that I'm reading from Anthony Robbins. And he's a billionaire. You know why? Because he's one of the mind controllers. So he's right here. My dad bought him. So wait. So I come to books, I get Anthony Robbins. So he says, whatever you imagine that there's in the window, that there's like monsters and all that, when your son does that, you know what? I've been doing that, and guess what? I took it away. You know how? Of my fear, I took it away. When you think there's a monster over there, you feel like a freeze. You know how? Because the mind is controlling the body to have fear. Did you know that, people? There's some people that know and some people don't. Now, we're going to talk about things that happen if you have fear. When you have fear that there's a monster, or when you're asleep and your mom and dad are gone and they're like at gym and they didn't tell you yet. You know, when you say, oh no, what can I do? I don't have a cell phone, I don't have nothing, right? So, when you think someone's going to come, like a monster or somebody with a gun, no, when you think about it in your imagination, it comes to your brain, then it comes to your body, then you freak out. Your whole body freezes. You know how? The mind, what I just told you is the mind just controls the body, right? So, second is to not have fear. You know how? Is to take your son like outside and let him then come back home, like your mom and dad come back home, and you stay there at the dark for 10 minutes or 10 seconds. Then they don't have fear. Then if they're fear of thunder, you know how they have fear of thunder? My Eamon, he was in our class, Miss Anderson class. He was a kid that he didn't like these like sounds like this. He freaked out. So I've been telling him, hey Eamon, you know what? You can go like outside when there's rain and all that, but like, and so but he didn't do it because he was so scared of something's going to happen. You know what? When I said something's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know how? Because of mind. The mind controls the whole thing. Did you know that, people? So in the Anthony Robbins book says to never have fear, to the key of love. Let me tell you something about key of love. This is one thing. To love everybody. I told, like in my next video, I told about key of love. I said to love God and all that. You know why? Because those people are being nice to you. And so you have to be nice to them. If they're not being nice to you, keep being nice to them. Then they will be nice to you. That I've been being nice to anybody in my whole class, and guess what? Everybody likes me so far. Did you know that? So I've been nice to everybody. Then if they're not nice, like say, you know what? I'm going to be nice to you. If you're mean, I'm going to be nice, then they will be nice to you. You know how? Because the key of love is going to them, then they have the love, then they play with you, or they be with you, or they be your friend or girlfriend, then they get married. That's one thing of key of love. So, second thing is to whatever you have, or like you don't have money and all that, and some people are poor. You know what? We're gonna go to Colombia next week, but I think it's not next week, but like a long, maybe like, well, yeah, I think it's next week. And people over there are really poor. You know why? Because when they were married and all that, they weren't smart, because they what's that word? They never went to school, they never went to high school, they never went anywhere. That's how they asked, and they have a baby, and so that the mom and dad didn't take care of it. So what would they do? Would they ask money, or were they imagination to God to give them money? What do you think, A or B? I think it's A. A is to tell God to give you money, or second to say money. I think it's A. You know why? Because God is so powerful, and your mind is so the whole universe is so powerful that it's going to happen. You know how? Of the mind. The mind is so powerful that it's going to happen. Did you know that, people? Because when I say this nook is going to turn off, so when I imagine it, and it says battery, try to charge it. So let's see. You see? I imagine and it happened. When I said no, it has no low, and look what happened. You see? I just showed you about Anthony Robbins. I just turned it on. It has full power. Now, it just turned on because I just said it. So I say there's no volume in the TV. And there it is. And goodbye, people. And this is one thing you have to do. To have faith, no fear, and never be shy. Bye.